Welcome back in the closet with your hosts, Hefe and Angela.
No.
Angie? Angie Fitco?
Either.
Hey-ho?
I would rather not Angela, or else I think you're mad at me.
Okay. I hate when it's red, but I guess that means it's recording.
I guess that's what it means. I don't know. You're the technical guy.
That's dangerous.
We have not been recording these podcasts.
There we go.
Wow, is that better?
It's probably going to be better, yes.
Okay. We have not been recording these podcasts as we should. And this is the first one we recorded in a long time where we don't have a live going on at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. We have...
It's been pretty bad lately.
Yeah.
We've done a poor job lately. We've been podcast. We just haven't done what we're supposed to do as podcast hosts.
We've been in a funk.
So now we've got to get things cranking on year 3, because that's what it is. We're going into year 3 right now.
So we need to figure out the exact date we started.
I'm going to find out while we're chatting.
Podcast, because it's coming up on 2 years.
I'm going to look right now.
It's crazy. And we just celebrated a couple of days ago our 22-year wedding anniversary. Crazy.
That is crazy.
Who thought 22 years ago we would be recording a podcast together?
22 years ago, there was no such thing as a podcast.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, I guess in the sense of this type of podcast, yes. There's talk shows.
Right, but nobody said the word podcast.
Probably not.
No.
He says no.
No. I'm pretty sure that's fact.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's fact.
Pretty sure. And that's how we do it. All right, I'm looking on Podbean, which is our host app. They have updated their interface. It's kind of nice.
They have updated their interface.
It's a new look.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I
Let me
don't.
do this here.
I'm not technical.
So what are we going to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about? What we've been doing lately?
We have been getting back to life the last several months.
I wish we could say back to life, back to reality, but it's not really reality.
It's not reality, and it seems to be getting weirder and weirder. It's a weird day and age we live in.
It really is.
I don't know how else to say it other than it's weird.
It really is weird. I feel like I want to walk around with that song being, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. All the time, because I am suspicious. I walk down in a suspicious state. I walk around in a suspicious state. Now you can't go into Target even without wearing a mask.
Guess what? We're safe.
What?
Sin Nudes was the #1 episode released by us, and it was on July 22nd, 2018.
July 22nd. That's coming up this
2 years
week.
is coming up. What's today?
Today is it's the 20th today.
What?
So Wednesday.
So Wednesday
we're having Steven on.
We'll have Steven on.
He'll be our 2-year anniversary celebration podcast.
That is insane.
It is insane.
2 years. We're how many? 265 episodes in.
Wow.
And really, we should probably be closer to 300 by now, but we've slowed down so much.
Yeah.
That we haven't been keeping up
But
our 3 to 4 week pace.
But for people with full-time jobs, 4 kids, and a TikTok life,
TikTok's really stepped in. TikTok has stepped in, and I was in here thinking earlier, I'm a little depressed.
Why?
Because I get competitive, I get a little envious of people. It's a bad thing.
That is a bad thing.
How do you do that on TikTok? But for me, it's like I came out of the gates and I was growing so fast.
Right.
Right? Kind of like you. And you flew to the top, and I'm not even talking about being jealous or envious of you, because I'm proud of you, because you're my wife. I'm so proud of you. But other dudes that are in my same room that talk to me, that have blown up. I looked at one guy today that I love. He comments on my stuff. He's been around, but he's taken off, and he's at like 3 million likes and at like 170,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
We're like neck and neck.
It just, who knows?
He hit some big ones.
Yeah, that's
and
all
then
it
this
takes.
other guy that's like this middle-aged guy that's a dad-looking guy. He jumped in and just started like a couple of months ago, because I was like, wow, this guy's every day. It was like he flew up to like 10,000, 12,000, and now he's at 70-some thousand, like in a couple months, like in a month or two. And all he does, it's a niche thing. I'm figuring that out. All he does is every day he does jokes, and he doesn't say anything. I'll show you him later. He just has big eyes. he doesn't say a word, and he says the joke, and it's always about his ex-wife.
I just feel like
It's
I
like
feel
he
like,
says, I didn't say I hated my wife, but if she's on fire, I would roast marshmallows. Stuff like that.
But I feel like that type of niche can only last so long. I think you can only grow so big when you're in that type of niche or niche, or however you say it. Because
Niche,
that's going to
niche,
get a
depends
little...
on what part of the country you're in, I guess.
just really feel like that can only last so long. I enjoy accounts that are a little bit more broad than that.
Mine's broad and I'm random, and I don't think you get rewarded for that. But I'm crying like a little girl. And I'm just, because I'm on TikTok and I can't get to freaking, I'm on 21,000. It's killing me.
You're going to be fine. You just got to keep trucking.
I need to blow up.
Yep, that's what all it takes is a
I need to get something more creative going and blow up.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm all over the place too.
You are, but you're a hot chick. It helps.
Oh, stop. See, I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of people saying, oh, if I were this or that. No, so you're saying that my content's not good. It's just that
nope. Your content's fabulous. Your content's a ton better than mine. I'm not saying that at all. I
think that's a bit of bullcrap, because here's what I think. I think that a big following is if you are a single guy. That's where the people are. Because there's so many women on TikTok and younger girls, and when they see a single guy out there that's putting stuff out there, if he has any type of looks at all, he gets good followers too. I don't know why we're talking about this. Anyway, I'm sorry that you feel that type of way. If you're feeling that way, maybe you should step away for a minute. That's what I tell all my people.
I'm good. I was just kind of kidding.
Those type of feelings.
I was kidding. It's just a fleeting moment.
A fleeting moment.
I just am a competitive guy. It's never going away.
But it's not about a competition.
No, it's not. But that doesn't matter.
But it's not though.
I'm not competing really. It's just a thing. You know how it is.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Well, it's over now. It just is a moment of, well, shit. I can do better than I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose.
You know what I hate about this interface here is
if you say the word interface one more time,
what time did we start? Because it doesn't keep track of the time. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's all right.
Is it?
Yes, it's fine. But did you hear what I said a minute ago? Sorry. You know how Walmart has just made it a law, I guess, that you have to wear a mask inside?
Yes.
Target, you have to as well now.
Right.
Oh, you knew that already?
I knew Target was, and I thought I'd heard you say that Walmart.
No, I never knew Target was until I just went and read the sign when you walked in.
Oh, no. When I went into Target like 2 weeks ago, like a week and a half ago, they would not let the people in front of me in.
Oh, maybe I haven't been to Target in a while.
There's a lady out front. She's like, we're following Governor Jim Justice guidelines, and if you don't have a mask on, you can't come in the store.
Oh, okay.
And they were like really not happy.
Well, I don't blame them.
They shouldn't be happy. It's you know what it is? It's the government's flexing on us.
Flexing.
Seriously, it's a mind control thing.
Yeah.
Because guess what? 90% of the masks that people are wearing, they don't keep the particles out that you're wanting to protect yourself from.
I know. It's just
they don't keep them out. It's just to say, hey, we can make you do what we want.
Well, I commented on something on Instagram on somebody that we know from the gym, from Planet. I forget what his name. I'm not going to say his name on here because I think he listens to the podcast.
Hey, guy that listens to the podcast.
You know who it is.
Thanks, bro. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Anyway, he put a meme or something on there about something about mask wearing, and I said that I agreed 100%. And he said I will not go into any establishment that requires me to wear a mask. So Walmart is out. He said I will only shop where they let me practice my freedom.
I get that, but then again, see, I'm kind of on the thing. You hear me express my frustration, but America to me is also, I get to run business the way I want to run it, and he gets to make the decision not to wear a mask if he doesn't want to. So if a business says, hey, if you want to come in our store, you have to wear a mask, that's not really, they're not taking my freedom.
Right.
To me, it's my choice whether to go into the store regardless. What frustrates me is when not the business, but when a government decides what I need to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They have no standards like we've talked about for health and wellness. They won't take care of their people because I don't know why they won't.
Because if we take care of ourselves, then we don't need to go to the doctors and take medicine.
What's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. I hear somebody banging around out there. I think it's Brooke. She just came in.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's Brookie.
We're in here. Sorry, we're going to have an interruption.
Sorry, we're getting...
Come in.
We had a podcast, and that's when our kids like to come around. Hey.
Hi. Welcome home.
Thank you.
This pants look great on you.
No.
Thank you. Thought so.
Did you have fun?
Get.
Perfect.
I think she needs to go out.
Okay,
Would you take her out? Thank you.
Welcome. Can I use your set and mask it off? I'll bring it back.
If you bring it back, you never do bring it back.
This is the podcast, guys.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Welcome home, Brooke.
Please take her out.
I'm going to.
Thank you. Anyway, what I was thinking is, if you want to get on a real conspiracy kick, is they're going to come out with a vaccine soon, and you're going to have to take it.
Oh, I won't take it. You don't have to take it.
And they're going to put it in our blood
No,
system, and then we're going to have.
I
they're gonna
refuse.
they're gonna-
No, you don't have to
They're
take
going
the
to
flu
put
shot.
something in us.
You don't have to take the flu shot. I won't take a shot. I'll tell you that right now. I will not take a shot. If I have to move into a different country, I will move to a different country. I will not take a shot. I will not allow. No, I will not.
But you're not against vaccines,
I'm not against vaccines, but I don't do the flu shot.
right?
I don't take any vaccines that I don't absolutely 100% need.
Right.
I get vaccinated. I got vaccinated for the chickenpox
Sure.
and for whatever that.
I was just clarifying because I didn't want you. You're not one of those crazy
Oh gosh, no.
people that's
No,
like,
you
my
should
kids aren't
vaccinate.
getting.
No,
that's
I'm not
why.
saying that.
That's why. And I mean, I don't know what I think about that. It's just the thing is, I don't like being told I have to do something. I guess.
Well, you can choose not to vaccinate your children, but then there's consequences that come with it.
There's consequences, and you. I mean, I do believe you need to.
You don't need to vaccinate against the Rona. I'm sorry.
Maybe if you're old.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? And you want to be
just-
sure, just get the shot and make sure you don't get it
It just scares
if
me.
you're older.
What's
But
in that shot? That's what scares me. What's in that shot?
that's what I'm saying. Skeptical.
I am a little skeptical about it. You know me. I'm very skeptical about it.
You know what I was thinking too? Conspiracy stuff like today. I've been thinking about this stuff about how that Big Brother's always watching you. What if like this stuff, like our Whoop straps and our phones, what if they're just keeping track of us?
What do they want to keep track of me for?
I don't know why they want to keep track of you, but they keep track of the country just so they can control us as a whole. They don't want to do anything with you individually, but they kind of, with all the we're all connected through these things, and it keeps us under control because everybody falls in line with the crowd. The majority of people do, out of comfort and habit.
I don't know.
But you know,
I don't know. Something
I'm
weird
not
is
going to
going on.
I'm not going to get too deep into it.
That's what she said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. I don't know, but something weird is going on, and I don't think I don't know. I'm so. Here's the thing. I'm tired of being consumed with it. That's why I deleted my Newsbreak app, because every time I got a freaking Newsbreak alert, it was about that. I'm so sick of hearing about it, which is why then people are probably sitting here thinking, then why are you talking about it?
I deleted it as well.
We just fell into talking about it, but it's like you wake up and you hear about it. You hear about it all day. I don't want to hear about it anymore. Like, update me if there's something brand new I need to know about. And brand new doesn't mean, oh, there's 10 more cases today. I don't need to know that. I don't care.
No.
I mean, it sounds horrible, but I don't. Tell me good news. Is your jaw
Could
still
you hear
popping? No, but I'm watching you. Stop. Nobody wants to hear that. Jeff is having a jaw problem. We went to this get-together on Saturday night. Yes, a get-together.
It was awesome.
There's 8 couples, so 16 people total. I am so good at math. And we did, it was like Olympic style. So we did brackets. We did just different games. We did can jam. We did beer pong, flip cup. What is it that you toss the
Cornhole?
cornhole and everything like that. Well, there was 2 games that I refused to play because I don't eat that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And one of them had to do with fruit by the foot, and one of them had to do with whipped cream, and I don't really want to eat that stuff. I mean, yeah, I would have if I had to play the game. I know I'm not that strict, but I just actually didn't want to play the game. And you had to take, you've seen it before, the fruit by the foot, put it in your mouth a little bit, and like only use your mouth to pull all of it up into your mouth, chew it up, and swallow it. So Jeff had to play that, and he had to eat through a plate full of whipped cream to find a piece of bubble gum to blow and pop a bubble. Well, both of those required him to move his mouth in ways that he
I'm not used to.
is not necessarily used to, I guess, as quick
The
as...
bubble gum was the bazooka hard bubble gum, and I chomped and chomped, and I think that might be it because I was going so violent. You know what I mean? I was trying to go as fast as I could
Yeah,
to break it down so that I could blow a bubble.
yeah. So I think you did something to your jaw because now it's popping out of place.
I've never had my jaw pop in my entire life.
Oh,
and
I've
I've
had
had
mine
to
pop.
pop mine back into place today every time I eat. It's like I have to.
A lot of now I'm gonna yawn. A lot of times if I yawn really loud, my jaw will pop, but it's not a big deal. I don't know if it's the same type of popping.
It's annoying. It's not that it's a big deal or it hurts that bad, but it's annoying and it's difficult to
kind of-
get into place.
It kind of startles you a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a jerky motion that's in your face,
Yeah.
right?
And you don't want it to get lockjaw.
Oh, God, no. That would be awful. That
What
would
do
be
they do
terrible.
about that?
I have no idea. I'd bang my head against the wall.
At least we have a dentist down the road if it got that bad.
This is true.
Would you quit messing with your tattoo? So Jeff is working on his.
I like
Don't
rubbing
touch
it.
it.
I wonder
Don't.
when he's
You're-
going to message me back.
I don't know, but you can't keep touching it. You just got it. It's an open wound, bruh.
I know, but I
Quit
got.
touching it.
Okay.
Don't rub it.
Okay, mammy.
Man, he's working on his half sleeve. It's a good ways done. You have what, 1 or 2 more sessions?
One more session.
One more session. And the amazing thing about it is that he has done all the artwork himself. So the whole half sleeve is his art. I was in my live today and Brian was in there and he was bragging on how good of an artist you are. So we were talking you up on my live today. Now I sent people to your page if they were interested.
Well, thank you. That's very nice.
And I told him
I
how
have
you-
not posted a piece of art there since November 9th.
I told him and everybody else how you won't brag on yourself. So we're out and people see this half sleeve and they're like, oh man, that's looking good. That looks so good. And Chef's like, thanks, and just leaves it at that. He won't say, I drew this. So if I'm there, I'm like, oh, he drew all that himself. And they're like, what? You did? And he's like, I mean, yeah. And I was like, yeah, isn't it really good? Like, you gotta, listen, if I drew something that was on my body, I'd be like, yeah, I designed it. I drew it. I don't have problems bragging on myself a little bit.
Yeah, I just got to get better before I brag too much.
What are you talking about?
I need to
that
work.
pisses me off.
I need to work on my art. I don't work on it enough.
Okay, that's fine to want to work on something, and it's fine to want to get better, but you crap on your art, and it makes me mad because somebody sitting on the end of the table like me looking at your arm thinking, I've seen tattoos that are like, oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is good. Now I know you didn't tattoo it yourself. I know that there was skill in that to make it look like that, but you drew it first. He didn't change anything. So if you can look at me and say, you would look at somebody's arm and be like, that's a sweet tattoo. It is. So please give yourself some freaking credit.
No, it's good.
I mean, it's obviously
It's good for sure.
Obviously,
I'm
it's
not
good
saying it's not. It's if
to
I
wanna get
put it
better.
on my body, it's
Yeah.
good.
I mean,
I
everybody wants
just
to
want to
get
get
better.
more creative, and I want to make some things I can sell.
But when you say the words, and it's not that good, that's what makes me mad.
Well, some of it is. I have some good pieces.
You have a lot of good pieces. I think I haven't
Actually, I
seen
need
one
to
that's.
get them up. I need to make me one of those pages so I can
haven't
start selling them.
I haven't seen one that's not good. I'm not just saying that. So,
Well, I'm glad you're my girl and that you're positive and you encourage me.
if you don't follow his art page on Instagram, it's J.
It'll be in the
Run
description of this. Yeah.
Underscore scribbles. Is that right?
JRun
Underscore scribbles.
underscore scribbles.
Right. So
JRun scribbles.
J-Run underscore scribbles.
Yes.
There you go. Little PSA, little commercial break for you.
That's right. I appreciate that. Means a lot.
Not a problem.
I love the art. I may do some tonight maybe while we're sitting around. That's the problem is I don't do it anymore. I'm not creating anything. It's not good.
Yeah.
I need to be
Well,
creative.
we all get in a rut. I like I was just saying today, or whenever I was talking to you about it, I'm in a huge rut right now. And I was supposed to fix it today, and I didn't. I mean, I did kind of, in a way, but not like I should. I'm still not back to how I should be. I mean, I'm just not. It's just awful.
I'm getting ready to have a rut baby. I'm going on the 9th month of being in a rut. almost of not
Really?
doing art. November 9th.
Oh, of not doing art.
Yeah, which I did art for how many years and years every single day. And then it's been almost 9 months.
I think it's because TikTok took over your life. Because now when we have free time at the end of the day, you get in the TikTok tunnel.
You're right. I need to put it down. I need to get my
Yeah.
iPad out. I need to do some art, at least for a little while.
Well,
It's
yeah.
so therapeutic, and I want to create some more stuff that I can.
That you can sell. You do.
Yeah, that I could sell. I would like to be able to do art on different, I'd like to do some creative art, not just on my iPad.
I think
I would
all
like
art
to
is
use
creative.
different. I know, but my point is, I'd like to use different things in canvases, like skateboards, or like I did on the drywall, or freak whatever. It could be anything,
Right.
and display it as art.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe do a little spray paint.
You were supposed to do that a while back.
I was supposed to
You
do that,
didn't
but then
it.
I realized I've got to order special spray paint and special spray paint can bottle or tops. I can't just
You
spray
have the
paint.
tops.
Yeah, I know, but then I got them, and I thought I could just use stuff from Home Depot or Lowe's, and you can't. You got to order actual art spray paint,
Oh my gosh, why do they make it so
which is
difficult?
more expensive, and I have to order it, and it's like I don't even know what I'm doing yet. But anyway, I need to get some acrylic stuff. I have some cool stuff I want to try with that. I want to do the whole drill thing with acrylic.
Drill?
You've seen that. I've shown you that, haven't I?
No.
It's where they take they take a canvas, they attach it to a thing, they put it in the drill. So now you're holding it. You got it on the end of a canvas on the end of your drill. Okay, you hold it up so it's upright, and you take the colors you want and you spread it on the canvas. You do one, then you do another one, and then you do another one, and then you hold it out and you hold the drill down, and it spins, and then when you let it go, it has the cool different designs on it.
I mean, anybody can do that.
This is true, but
So
it
it's
would be
not that
it
impressive.
would be a good base, is what I'm saying.
It might be a good base, but that in and of itself doesn't impress me because the only art that's happening is the drill. So the drill is the artist, not necessarily you. You're just pouring color on there. I mean, any monkey can do that.
I kind of like where you're going with that. That makes me feel like I'm more of an artist.
No, I'm serious. I'm not trying to. I mean, I'm sure it's pretty.
No,
it
you're
might
right.
make for some cool
because-
art, but I mean, I could do that. I can't do what you do on your arm, what you've drawn, or what you draw on your iPad, or what you draw on your little doodle books. You know what I mean?
Really, you posted "Thanks, buddy" on my post.
Because I knew it'd get on your nerves.
Did you not like
See,
the post or
can't
something?
He can't even get on and do a podcast without checking TikTok.
Well,
You're addicted.
I'm addicted.
You are.
I'm addicted, and this isn't even something I ever wanted in my life.
I mean, I'm addicted to an extent, but I can get through a podcast without checking
I
it.
can too.
You didn't.
I didn't, but I know that I couldn't.
You
know what I
can.
mean? If you
You
say I
can.
bet you can't get through a podcast, I'll be
No,
like,
I know, but
if
I'm
you
just
say I
saying
bet
if,
you can't
if
get
you
through a
were
day,
engaged
I won't
enough,
be
you
on it
wouldn't
for
have
the
had to
day.
do that. But you're not engaged. You're just.
I'm totally engaged. I can. I'm not disconnected from you.
What was the last thing we talked about before you checked your TikTok?
Monkeys doing art. You being able to do
Okay,
art with a
alright,
drill.
Fine. Point taken. You did it. You passed.
So, don't test me. You got to understand too. I'm all over the place right now. It's the end of the day. I don't. Just focusing in on one thing is not easy for me right now.
That's just at the end of the day.
More so, yeah. The more tired you get, the more difficult it is.
That's kind of the.
My mild
normal thing.
ADD, not being medicated. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I got to touch this. I got to touch that. I can't do that. Oh, I got to see this. But I still am having my conversations. But it's like I just can't just be like.
Why can't you just be still?
Because it's not like that. It's not that easy. My brain doesn't work right.
I understand that. I trust me. I understand that. No, I'm just saying some art like that is pretty, and
You're right.
I like
you know
it,
what?
but it's not as impressive as an art standpoint. Same thing with just like taking a paintbrush and just flicking paint.
You're right.
Wow, did y'all hear that?
You're right, and I like it.
Wow. Yeah, there's got to be something behind it.
But
But
I want to paint more.
using it as a base would be cool. Or even if you just want to do it, it's cool. It's just like,
Yeah, but I would want to do something with it. Like my mindset is not to like finish with that and then hang it. It would be to do that and then do something with it. Although, you know what I do think's cool? The guys that take the paint can, they tie it up. Have you seen that? I've shown
Mhm.
you that, right? Where they take it and they just let it go, and they have holes in it, and it just
Yeah.
it splats all over the.
I mean, it's cool, but again, it's just a method. It's not really
It is
like
just a
anybody
method.
could do that.
Right.
I really do feel like
The
anybody.
thing
could
is,
do
the end product for them is being purchased, and it might be.
I understand that, but all you have to do is they're doing it. They're executing it. They had an idea or they have a concept and they're executing
Wait. Did you say idea?
it.
Did you end that with an R? They had an idea.
No, I didn't. I did not. And I said they had an idea. Ideo.
Idea. They had an ideal.
I had an idea. No, they had an idea and they just executed it and did it. It's really not that. You know what I mean? Now, I couldn't do it because I don't know how to hang all that stuff up. But if you show me and say, now pour the paint and push these little things and just let it swing back and forth.
Right.
She's right again. Oh goodness, Rona. Coronavirus.
Your vampire pants down there. Why are they down there?
I have no idea. They fell, I guess.
Do you not wear those?
No, not right now. They're vampire teeth pants. It is, in fact, July.
You
So
can wear
no.
vampires. They're alive all year round.
I understand that, but they're not. I'm not wearing those until Halloween time.
Okay, suit yourself.
I'll probably get criticized again for wearing. We talked about that again on my TikTok live today. It was brought back up. Somebody came in the house, and
Why people got to bring that back up?
no, they were bringing it up in a good way. He said, "I just want to stop by and let you know that you're amazing, and no one should talk to you like that. That's ridiculous." Da, 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 da. And I was like, "Thanks, buddy."
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da,
No.
da,
He
da,
went
da.
on, but he said something about. Oh, and then somebody said, "You should." How'd they put it? Something about me coming back and I was letting them win. I was like, hold up.
Oh,
Hold up.
wait a minute.
I said, I like you because it's somebody who comes on my live all the time. I said, but
Right.
I have to disagree with you on this. And I told them my side, and he was like, you know what? Now that you say it that way, you're right. Now I see what you're saying. And that's what I want to explain to people. You know, when somebody says something about you personally. So here's what happened. Somebody said something about me personally on one of my posts. It was negative. It was about me personally, and it wasn't warranted. I didn't come at anybody. It wasn't like I'm taking it for myself.
And what they
So-
came after wasn't even a part of the
It had nothing to do with the
skit
post.
that was
So-
staged.
So I said to her, okay, so what she said is she said, it's way too early to see all that cellulite you got going on. Okay, I just did a funny post. It didn't have anything to do with fitness. It
It
didn't
wasn't
have
like
anything
you were
to do-
twerking.
No.
You know, it wasn't like you were twerking
It
and
was
shaking it and backing it up
Jeff
into
and
the
I were
camera.
acting, okay? So if you're not on TikTok, what you can do is you can do a video reaction to a comment. So on her comment, I push this little video button and it records me and it puts her comment up above my head, and it's what I'm commenting on. And I said that there was no reason to say this. That I've worked hard. I forget exactly what I said, but I didn't say anything about her personally. I forget what I said. Something like that. Like,
No, it wasn't bad.
no, it wasn't bad at all. I
You were
didn't
just
call
letting her know,
I
hey.
didn't call her one name. I didn't stoop to her level by saying, like, you're a horrible person. I just said, this is uncalled for. I have worked hard to get where I am. Thanks for noticing. Something like that. That's all I said. That's it. Well, people are responding to that. You're letting her win by even giving her the time of day, or you're stooping to her level by responding and all this stuff. I'm like, no, I stoop to her level if I say, oh yeah, I may have cellulite, but at least my face doesn't look like yours, or at least I don't have flabby arm, like jabbing back at her, and I
right.
didn't. That's stooping to someone's level. I was taking it for myself.
Right.
Period. And who was in there? Oh, I think Lucas was in there. No. Yeah, but I don't know if he heard me because he didn't respond. But I was saying, I said, you know, one of our followers, she said, you're one of the most confident people I've seen on TikTok. Because people are saying you must not be confident or you must lack self-esteem if you have to come back and respond. And I don't agree with that. When somebody comes at me personally, I'm going to stand up for myself. It doesn't mean that I have low self-esteem. It doesn't mean that I have insecurities.
Well,
we all have insecurities.
people
but, you
can't
know.
define what, just because it doesn't mean you're not confident because you stand up for yourself or that
No.
you come back. Maybe that's what confidence is to somebody in their opinion. Like that might be how they handle it, but that
Maybe.
doesn't mean the way you handle it makes you less confident.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I just don't understand how that makes me not confident, because I'm going to stand up for somebody saying to me, and I'm going to stand up to somebody who's probably said it to other people mean things, standing up to these people who come at you for no reason.
Right.
Just saying, this is uncalled for. You had no right to
No,
say
you
that
can
to me.
call them out. You can
Well,
say, "Hey,
yeah.
I'm not going to let you talk to me that way."
That's the whole point. And everybody's coming back at me, giving me nice compliments, and it's fine, but that's not what I was going for.
And some people, I think they come at you and they want it. They think they're being nice and helping say.
They are.
You know what I mean? They're not
Yeah.
meaning it
No,
to
I know,
be,
I know.
but hopefully your conversation, because we had that happen in one of my lives, and that's what I like. Where you weren't really going here, so if you're not done, we can.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
But I like that you can people can bring something up, and it's a sign of mature people that you can have a disagreement, or you can be like you said, she or he saw your side once they listened. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So one, they said something that you could have rubbed you the wrong way, and you could have been ugly. You could have blocked them,
Right.
whoever there. And two, they dialogued with you and they changed their mind. I think you should always be open to people. And I saw a guy, Van posted a TikTok about how he did a TikTok and someone made a comment that was totally against what he thought, which created kind of a disagreement. He said, "I thought we were," he said, "it's someone I assume we were friends." He said, "I consider him a friend." So he said, "I called him." And he said, "I listened to his side. He listened to my side." And he said, "We still don't really agree, but we're better friends now."
Mm-hmm.
Because we had a, you don't have to agree to be close.
No, not
which
at
is
all.
awesome to me. Just like in mine, we totally didn't agree, me and that woman.
Right.
But she didn't get pissed and been like, get nasty. And I
Right.
didn't get pissed and get nasty. And we respected each other at the end of the day. We follow each other.
Right.
But I think that
People-
our world is not built that way, and it's
Oh,
very
gosh, no.
frustrated. It's
No.
like that's what I hate about politics. That's what I hate about religion. It's like if you disagree on one point, then you're on the other team.
Yeah.
You can agree out of 10 things. Like if you're, say, Republican or Democrat, you can agree with 9 out of 10 points,
Right.
But if you don't agree on 10 out of 10, you're the enemy.
Right.
It makes
I
no
agree.
sense
It
to
doesn't
me.
make a sense to me either. I can have a civil conversation with someone. I can have a disagreement, and that's fine. You don't have to agree with what, you know what I mean, with
Just because you don't agree doesn't mean you have to fight. I think
right.
that's the problem, is everybody wants to fight if
Right.
you don't agree. Or it's you've got to believe my way or you're wrong.
Right. And,
Mhm.
and we talked about this today too. Kind of goes along with it. I was telling them the story about Kaylee and being late, and one of the ladies said, "Well, anyway, I'm going to shorten this, but just so you understand what I'm saying." One of our daughters is perpetually late all the time, consecutively, perpetually late. Every time we tell her to be ready by a certain time, she's always 15 to 30 minutes later than normal. She's always late for school. She's always the last one down the steps to go to school. Always late, and I'm over it. And so 2 times this week she was late, and it inconvenienced me because her birthday was Wednesday, and I took time off for some clients to take her to lunch, and then I had a client after her. Told her to be ready at 1:30. She didn't end up at the end of the day being in the car till 2 because she decided she needed to change her outfit and she couldn't get it together. So that put me 30 minutes late. And I said, "I'm not going to get on you today because it's your birthday, but we're going to talk about this tomorrow." So the next day I told her, you've got to take people's time into consideration. You can't just go on your time all the time. You can sometimes, but you can't go on your time all the time. Well, anyway, Sunday we got all the family together. We were going to have this birthday celebration. Jeff and I spent 2 hours in the kitchen cooking. We told her to be home
We
at
forfeited our day. We usually
yeah.
camp, or not camp. We usually hike, and we
Right.
didn't do the hiking or travel.
Right, but that's neither here nor there, though. But we told her, the point is, you and I spent 2 hours in the kitchen, 1 hour at the store. We told her to be home at 5:30 to eat twice in one day. I said, "You're going to be here at 5:30, right?" "Yes." 5:40 rolls around, she's not here. I text her, and she's like, I've been ready. It's Brennan's fault. He didn't know we were going to Mama, so now he's got to change and this and that." I'm like, all this is beside the point. This is your responsibility to let him know what you're doing, and you were supposed to be here at 5:30. She's like, "Well, we're on our way." She didn't show up till shortly after 6. So I was just mad. I just put me in a spot. I'm like, told you a million times. This is blah, blah, blah. Well, I told the same story on my live today, and one lady goes, "Oh, you just need to." What'd she say? You just need to relax. If you're a mom of teenagers, you're gonna have to learn to relax a little more. I was like, no. You don't understand.
Relax.
Yeah. I said, and I did. I was nice to her. I was like, I don't know how many kids you have. I don't know how they are. I am very relaxed. I am very laid back. I am telling you a problem that we have with one of our children that's perpetual, that's consistently a problem.
And we have a responsibility.
And she's getting ready to go out into the real world soon. She's 19 years old. And that's when she goes, "Oh, she's 19. I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, I didn't hear that part of the story." I was like, "Exactly." I said, "If we're talking about a 12-year-old or something, yeah, we can teach them. But that's what I'm trying to do, is a teachable moment for her." I said, "So what we did is," or somebody said, "What was her consequence?" I said, "Well, she's 19. Her consequences, she's going to learn from her consequences," meaning it's kind of a natural discipline, right? So instead of like saying, "Give me your phone, you're still under my roof, give me this," we ate without her. And she had to sit alone on her birthday dinner and eat. That's her consequence. So and that may sound mean. I did sit with her at the end of it a little bit, but we did eat without her because, guys, we're talking about 40 minutes late, not 10. 40 minutes. So she has to learn what, and because I text her a million times, "We're trying to keep it hot. We're trying to keep it hot. Where are you?" No response. So we ate without her. She had to sit alone and eat on her birthday dinner. I'm sorry. Maybe she'll think from now on to be on time. Period.
Maybe. Or maybe it's a problem and she needs some help. I mean,
I'm trying to help her. I'm trying to teach
but my
her.
point is chemically. Like,
Okay,
maybe she needs to go get some,
You know what? Maybe, but maybe not. You know, I'm really getting kind of sick of people like putting that as an excuse. I think that she's just a lazy teenager. I don't think it has anything to do with chemicals. I think it has to be with, I don't give a crap. I'm 19 years old and the world kind of revolves around me. So that's what it is. I don't think it's chemical at all. I'm so tired of people going right on like
I don't go right on that. I'm going on
route.
everything I've seen from her for years on how she can't focus on anything. She can't focus from getting from upstairs to downstairs.
She can focus on what she wants to, Jeff, and we know this. She doesn't have any problem communicating with her boyfriend and going places with him and doing things with him.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's because she doesn't want to. She's not interested in school, so she's not going to do good in school, and she's not going to be able to focus on it. It could be a chemical thing.
Right.
But for her, and you know, people listening might say, "Yeah, it could be." It could be, but I know her, and I know for a fact she knew what time to be here, and she could have been here.
Well, she should have been here. I'm not saying she shouldn't.
And I'm not gonna keep making excuses.
I'm not making an excuse for her.
Oh my gosh.
There's no excuse being made. That's not my point. My point is, I know that she just then she needs to get her crap
maybe
together.
she needs to talk to somebody. But I'm so tired of people being like, "Well, a pill will fix it. A medicine
well, I'm
will
not
fix
saying
it."
a pill.
No, get your head out of your butt and be on time. Period. There's your pill. There's your medicine. Put an alarm in your phone if you have to.
Yeah.
It's just my opinion. I mean, you don't have to agree with me.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying if there's a chemical imbalance, then it's not that easy to fix. That's all I'm saying. It's if there's something that needs to be chemically enhanced to make your brain work like a normal person's brain. I'm not saying she needs it. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and make an excuse that, oh, she might have a chemical imbalance. That's why she can't ever be on time.
Oh, I'm not making an excuse.
She doesn't care. That's the imbalance.
Right.
She
never
doesn't respect anybody.
I mean, you know what I mean about anything.
She can be on time with things that she wants to
Right.
do.
If she's interested, she'll be able to get it done.
That's my point. So,
Right.
okay. I mean, I'm sorry. So, anyway, where was I even going with that? I don't even really know. But it was a teaching moment.
No, it was a good moment, and I think it seemed like she got it. But we'll see next time it's time to be on time for something.
We shall see. I don't know.
Which I would put my money that she won't be on time.
Probably not. But, let her go out in the real world and figure it out with her bosses because, that's what somebody said. Why don't you just tell her to be 30 minutes earlier than you really need her to be? That doesn't teach her anything because her boss isn't going to do that. And when she's late perpetually and consistently, she's going to be fired.
Yeah, that's kind of setting her up for failure.
That's what my whole point is.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I don't believe you sugarcoat it or try to take shortcuts to get them to do what you want them to do. That's just kind of a form of manipulation.
I think that I think people are so quick to jumping at teenagers have chemical imbalances, and they're not just lazy teenagers that don't respect anybody. It's not like it's an adult. Well, she is technically an adult. if it were you, somebody who's an adult who does appreciate people's time, and you still can't be on time, maybe. But if we're talking about a teenager,
Right, if you just
who's a
can't
little bit
pull it
behind.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it
She
is.
should be able to.
But anyway,
I just want to see her pulled together.
it's not up to. I mean, it's up to her. She's 19.
Right.
I mean, once they become, adults and they go on, I mean, it's all your job is done. Well, your job's not done. You're always a parent, but you know what
Sure,
I'm saying.
sure. But you can't
To
do
an
what you
extent.
used to do, like
No,
with Nate, right? I mean,
right. You're not going to be with them all the time to like make
she's
sure.
19, so all we can do is say, all you can do is get mad at her like you're an adult.
Yeah.
You can't really do much else.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, didn't mean to go off on a tangent.
Fun.
I've been running my mouth. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get a drink. Jeff's looking at me. He's so mad at me right now because I disagree with his chemical imbalance. We don't.
No, you
agree
got
on
mad
that.
at me. I'm not mad at
No,
you.
no, no, I
I
didn't get
have it. I
mad.
have it, so I know.
You-
Like I'm talking about what it could be. I'm just exploring the options of, hey, she can't get together for anything. And guess what? I was only able to focus on something I'm interested in. If I couldn't pull together
You were
for
never
anything
late
else.
like that.
No, I wasn't late. It wasn't late.
I don't think
for me.
late has to do with the chemical imbalance.
No, I don't think it's late either. I just think she can't focus on anything. Like she doesn't even know where she is and what's going on ever. Like it's like she doesn't ever know. She doesn't have any time frame references. She doesn't know. It just like she's like, you know what I mean? Out there all the time.
Yeah.
Which it's like, no matter how many times I've talked to her and said, you got to get it together, you got to focus, you got to get your school.
I think she will when she wants to.
She better get it going because she's at that age where
But don't tell me.
she's going to have, I've told her a million times, it's just, she's going to have to go out there and she needs to have a job. She's 19. But anyway.
She can't drive. How's she gonna get there?
That's a good point.
God.
It's crazy.
Are we gonna make it? I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think
We're
we're gonna
gonna
make
make
it
it.
through 4 kids.
We'll make it eventually.
All right, I'm gonna go get a drink. Bye.
Peace out.